Ooh, ooh. Look at that. Oh, he spit it. That's crazy. Well, welcome to Life by the Bow, ladies and gentlemen. As you can see, we are here in Everglades National Park, and the snook are absolutely on fire. So you guys got to stay tuned. We're catching them up today. All right guys, well, we just made it here to Everglades National Park, and this place is just absolutely beautiful. I mean, catching fish here is literally just a bonus. So Nick and I headed from the Florida Keys all the way here. It's about 40-50 miles, give or take. And I caught some bait yesterday. I sabiki'd them. First thing this morning, we pulled them out of the bait pen and we loaded them up and we put them here in the boat. But as you can see, we finally made it to our first fishing spot here. We're up inside of a creek and we just see snook blowing up everywhere. So I'm thinking that our chances are pretty good here, but just gonna have to stay tuned, see what happens. It's gonna get destroyed by a snook, I already know it. Come on, baby. Oh, yeah. There we go. Snook on, baby. Oh, this feels like a nice one. How about that? It's like a long saltwater bass. And I'll show you here real quick why I say that. So if you look at this fish, it's got a really, really big mouth, the same exact way that a largemouth bass does. And basically when he opens that mouth, it just creates a massive suction, and whatever's in the way of his mouth goes straight in there. Such a cool little fish, man. Damn, this one's dark. Check that out. This fish is literally like black. Check that out. So look at that. This fish was definitely sitting somewhere up in Whitewater Bay, where the bottom is real dark. Just check that out. It's a nice fish too. We're gonna be careful with that release because there's some sharks around here. Cool, man. Fish on. Nice one. Nice snook. Come on, baby. He doesn't even know he's hooked yet. He has no idea. There we go. Nice. Oh, shark's after him. Shark's after him. Dude, look at this. Freaking shark. Let's get him in the boat. Let's get him in the boat. That shark was coming in hot. That would have been terrible, because look at this pretty little fish right here. So they call these fish line siders, and the reason why, you can see that line on the side right there, it actually protrudes. And basically what that line is there for, it allows them to sense the vibrations of bait fish. So basically, as soon as I throw that pilchard in there, he can pick it up immediately just by this little lateral line. They're some of the craziest little feeders. So much fun to catch too. Got a nice fish on. There we go. Come on, baby. Got him. So this fish right here, guys, the snook that we're catching, they don't have any teeth, but it's like sandpaper inside of there. The reason why they have that is just so they can grab a hold of their prey. These things are so cool to catch, man. And you can typically catch them in pretty good numbers back here. But I mean, just look at how beautiful this landscape is back here. Catching the fish is just a bonus. All right, guys, so we caught just about all the snook we possibly could here in this creek, but what we're gonna do is we're gonna shoot out, head a little north, just kind of change up the scenery a little bit and see what we can catch. Maybe something a little different, but just such a cool place back here, guys. I mean, if you guys are ever in the Florida Keys, you owe it to yourself to come up here to the national park. It is just so beautiful. But let's get going. Let's see what we can catch. Around the mangroves there. Oh, he's way up in there. Come on, come on. So we just hooked a snook, ran straight up in the mangroves, but we got him. So we just ran a little further north here, and as you can see, the scenery is completely different. Whole different variety of mangrove trees, and it is just so beautiful here. I had to just come up here and catch a couple fish just to show you guys, but another beautiful snook. And as you can see, just like the one we caught earlier, he's super, super dark. And that just has to do with the color of the water. These fish, literally the top of them, they'll change to that exact color of the water. So that way when a pelican, dolphin, whatever it is that wants to feed on them, when they're looking at that fish from the top, he camouflages real nice into that water. Nice and light on the bottom, so that way if anything's underneath him, when they look up, he's nice and bright, just like the sky. Such a pretty little fish. Ooh, ooh, ooh. You see that? It just popped up right on the surface right there. That's sick. Guys, I know I keep on talking about this, but I just can't get over how beautiful this place is. Not to mention how peaceful, how relaxing. I mean, we're literally 50 miles from our home, and there's just nobody out here. No cell phone service. I mean, no distractions, nobody bothering you. I love it out here. And we typically don't come until the fall and the winter months, just because it does get very hot back here, but it is just amazing today. And catching these snook is awesome. It does not get any better than this. All right, well, we just made it here to one of the beaches here in Everglades National Park. And guys, this place is just lined with beaches. And this is one of my favorite things to do after fishing all day. Just stake out the boat, hop off, sit on the beach, enjoy some lunch, and that's exactly what we're about to do right now. But what a cool day. I mean, just being here is such an amazing experience. I mean, we got to see a crocodile, we saw dolphins, we got to enjoy such a beautiful sunrise. I mean, it does not get any better than that. Just being here on the boat, running from our house, 50 miles into the backcountry here. It's just crazy that we get to do this. It's insane. But on the other hand, we caught a ton of snook, which was a huge bonus. I did not expect to catch as many fish as we did today. So definitely an awesome day. But once again, I appreciate you guys watching. I can't thank you enough. Channel's growing, and that wouldn't be possible without you guys watching. So I appreciate each and every one of you guys so much. And wish Stephanie was here with us today, but we try to get her on here as much as we possibly can. So until next time, I appreciate you guys watching so much. See ya.